As in all areas of life, God will provide us with a perfect marriage companion. We need to trust in Him. Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek Him in everything that you do, and the Lord shall direct your path on which path to take." The first step to selecting a good marriage companion is that believers should marry other believers. Now, question: what is a believer? How do you define a believer? And is it okay for Christians to marry Muslims? The term believer means anyone who worships the three basic Abrahamic religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Yes, it is okay for Christians to marry a Muslim. Abraham is the father of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. These three religions believe in the one supreme God. Judaism refers to God as Yahweh. Christianity refers to God as Jehovah. And Islam refers to God as Allah. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam all believe that there is one God. God's universal name in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam is Anaki. So, the first step to selecting a good marriage companion is that believers should marry other believers. What is the definition of a non-believer? A non-believer is someone who does not believe in God. If your spouse refers to God as a higher power, then that falls into the category of a non-believer. The Alcoholics Anonymous people refer to God as a higher power. The following group are classified as non-believers: atheists, devil worshippers, Levian Satanists, doubters, agnostic, Catholics, Christian Scientists, Jehovah's Witnesses. There may be others I have not named, but for the sake of this lecture, we will focus on these 8. An atheist is someone who does not believe that God exists. An atheist believes that this is all there is to life. They do not believe in a heaven, hell, or resurrection. During the time of Jesus Christ, the Sadducees were the modern-day atheists. David referred to the atheists as a fool because they don't believe in God. David says, "Only fools will say in their heart that there is no God. They are corrupt, and their actions are evil. Not one of them does good." This is the number one reason why believers should not marry non-believers. The soul of a non-believer is corrupted. I have to say this. You should not judge people by the way they look. You should not want to marry someone because of their appearance. The Bible tells us to not judge anyone on the basis of looks. Matthew 7:1-2. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. made a powerful statement in 1963. He said, "Judge me not by the color of my skin, but by the content of my character." He was quoting John 7:24, which says, "Look beneath the surface so you can judge correctly." That's what the New Living Translation says. Other translations say, "Stop judging by mere appearances, but judge correctly." That's the New International Version. The King James Version say, "Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment." What does it mean to judge correctly? Judge people by their personality. Some people are sarcastic. If your spouse is sarcastic, then don't go through with the marriage. I had a friend who was very sarcastic. I thought about killing myself since he was sarcastic. Sarcasm is a way of inviting Satan into the picture. Sarcasm can be defined as a mocker, taunter, jab, or jeer. The taunter can be defined as a mocker. Anyone who mocks your character is a sarcastic individual. People mock Jesus all the time. Paul said, "And when they heard the resurrection of the dead, some mocked, and others said, 'We will hear thee again about this matter.'" The message behind Acts 17:32 is that we should avoid sarcastic people. This is a lot to take in for one day, so we will end this lecture here. So to recap on today, what you learned: number one, believers should marry only believers. 2, believers should not marry non-believers. 3, anyone who embraces the teachings of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam is a believer. 4, believers should not marry anyone on the basis of appearance. 5, believers should never marry sarcastic people. 6, believers should judge people by their personality. And 7, a sarcastic person is essentially a mocker.